What's up, guys? It's your boy Eru. Halftime the Crunchtime show is here. I got yo, man. Let me tell you, man. My kids are crazy. My kids just blew up the toilet. One blew up the toilet, didn't say nothing. I mean, he's only 6, but he blew up the toilet. The damn thing was overflowing. He didn't say nothing. And then the next guy comes right behind him and blows up the toilet too, man. So I'm having a shitty evening to tell you the truth, man. But as I'm still watching the Knicks. Still can't believe it. What I saw here. I'll break it down. You know, as it going on here. I got food here that I should have ate like an hour and a half ago, but like I said, these kids want to shit every all over the damn place. Anyway, you've got kids, man. This is stuff you just have to deal with, man. The stuff that's just like you can't make it up. You can't prepare for it. Shout out to anybody that's married or anybody out there that's looking to get kids and stuff like that, man. Be careful what you ask for. Kids are a beautiful thing. I love my kids. I always want to be a dad and stuff like that. But once you get them, man, you can't give him back. You can't that's it. You just can't give him back. You know what I'm saying? They're your kids. So no matter what you tell them, put them on timeout. Be quiet. I'm gonna take this from you, or hey, I'll reward you if you do that. None of that shit works. None of it works. One thing that does work is they're assholes. Because these guys, like, I don't know what my sons eat because neither one of them want to eat food. I don't know how they survive, and they're like Al Bundy's kids. For those that remember, Married with Children. Married with Children, their kids didn't eat nothing. How the hell did they survive? Anyway, my kids are like Al Bundy's kids, man. They don't eat nothing. All they want to do is snack. All they want to do is drink water. They don't even drink juice. It's crazy. Anyway, this is halftime to crunch time. The Charlotte Hornets are losing to us, man. At home, we're winning 69-56 after a game that we had like yesterday. State was so impressed about how we started the game yesterday, but the game went down the shitter. In the beginning of this game, I think we had 40 points to like 20 something points in the first quarter. It's incredible, man. Before I get into all that stuff, let me just say what's up to the people that first popped in. Mr. Jarrell, man, man, Big Taz is here. This is Geraldine. We got Joseph John. Hey man, you guys are becoming the dynamic like you guys are becoming part of the show, a big part of the show. So I got to figure out something to do with that, man. Maybe make you guys moderators, or just give you guys special perks with the podcast and things of that nature. We'll see what happens as time goes on, man. But anyway, let's without further ado, let's just get into this halftime to crunch time shit. Uh, as always, I like to look at the quarters. I did mention that we scored 40 points in that first quarter. That's unprecedented, man. Come on, man. We started an away game. I know Charlotte. There's a lot of New Yorkers down there, so it's a comfortable place to play. So I mean, 40-24. Come on, man. Based off, we don't have Julius Randle and we don't have Mitchell Robinson. Those are it's two different sides of the coin. Like Julius Randle, we need him to be that scorer because we don't have we lack scoring or go to scoring or whatever. But we still could function without him. So the hell with him. Mitchell Robinson, how many times? How many? Like it's like all last year we didn't need him, and then major parts of this year we don't need him. Look at this game. There's nothing that's indicated that we needed Mitchell Robinson today. Jericho Sims could fill it in. Charles Gibson could fill in. So I don't want to pay Mitchell Robinson $15 million, guys. Especially somebody that the last game he only had one defensive rebound. I mean, come on, man. It's just crazy. So anyway, we're proving that we're good enough to play without two of our starters. Two of our starters, and there's a lot of other players missing out of the equation too. Dirk Rose and Nerlens Noel, all these guys. We're good enough to play without these guys. That's the point I was trying to make with State when he popped in yesterday at the halftime show, is that we have talent on the roster. There's no reason that we lose to the Atlanta Hawks on the road. I mean, excuse me, at home. Excuse me. And then the next day we go to Charlotte and we're freaking destroying them. 40 points and 24 points, that's a little bit of a stretch. That second quarter, you can see, was 32-29 Charlotte. So the third quarter of death is approaching. I think this game we'll probably see a little bit of third quarter of death. I hate to say it, I hate to be the Debbie Downer, man, but it just is what it is. You cannot predict the Knicks for the most part. We can't tell if they're gonna come out gangbusters. You're not gonna, you can't tell nothing. You can't tell if we're gonna miss Julius Randle. You can't tell if Mitchell Robinson is the one. You really can't tell. Tom Thibodeau's offense and defensive strategies don't work. But at the same time, these guys still play hard Not for Tom Thibodeau per se. They play hard for themselves. These guys are self motivated people, man. So my hat goes off to our players. I can't bash any of these guys. For everyone that wants to bash Burks and this, that, and the other, state always keeps saying he wants to play the kids and this, that, and the other, meaningless wins and stuff. I mean, these guys are pulling for each other. They want to win. They want to win with each other. They're trying as hard as they can, even though they're handcuffed every night with Mr. Tom Thibodeau. So I can't talk badly about these guys. So that's why all my focus and all my venom is being towards Tom Thibodeau. Let's check the shot chart. I mean, there's a lot of green here. I feel like the Knicks are not missing anything. Corner threes are a full effect. Shots at the rim are in full effect. A lot of 3-point shots out there. Not a lot of in between shots. The Knicks tend to mix it up in an in between game, but we haven't done it this time. I guess that's due to Julius Randle. Julius Randle gets a lot of shots in between. A lot of shots at the rim and 3-point shots, man. So that's interesting. Let's take a look at what Charlotte was doing to us. Charlotte was doing basically the same thing, but I mean, Charlotte's shot chart looks more like the Knicks shot chart. So I guess they try to get in between stuff as well. They missed a lot of 3-point shots. As you can see, there's a lot of X's there. So I mean, that's the thing. If they start making their 3-point shots, then we might be in for a game here. So I mean, that third quarter of death is coming, man. Just beware. Don't get pissed off if we lose that lead because we already know what the deal is. Sorry about all this stuff here. I'm trying to pinch right now. The Knicks' biggest lead was 20. The Charlotte Hornets never led the game, so there goes my parlay. Times tied. I'm tied as one. Longest run was 7, and there was 0 lead changes, man. So I mean, the Knicks came out and are destroying these guys. Shout out to Josh from NBK, the controversy. He's actually at the game. I would have been at the game too if he would have told me that he had tickets. If he told me he had tickets, I would have drove down to Charlotte because I got family, down south. I got family in Virginia, so I would have went down to Virginia to hanged out with my family. Maybe brought one or two of them with me to Charlotte to watch the game. Stayed overnight and probably came back to Virginia and then drove home. That's would have been the plan. But I wish he would have told me that, man. I definitely would have did that. Charlotte Hornets are dominating us rebounding wise. Assist wise, the Knicks are dominating them. When they have one of the best point guards and some of the and like I mean they basically start 2 point guards. They have some of the best passing players in passing rosters in the game. I think they had like 40 something assists one game, but tonight they got 11, man. So they truly did not show up today for these Knicks. They did not get up for these Knicks. So, like I'm saying, the writing is on the wall for the Knicks to get their ass destroyed in the second half. Because I mean, 11 assists for Charlotte. Like I said, I think they got like 40 assists one like a couple times this year. Because they really pass the ball, they really get up and down the court, and they pass that basketball. So that's incredible to me. Turnovers is down for the Knicks 5-7. They both are down. Shooting from the field, Charlotte's only 48. Knicks are 64. I don't anticipate the Knicks shooting 64% for the field for the game. 3-point percentage 55% from the field. I don't anticipate them doing that for the whole game. Charlotte 23% from 3-point. I don't anticipate them doing that. Free throws is what it is. Let's check out the three major stats. Yeah, now look at this. I mean, like your basketball it's so easy, man. Look at this. Charlotte is leading in all three major statistics here. Points in the paint, they're leading us 30-24. Second chance points, they're leading us 16-3. Fast break points is almost dead even right now. So listen, fast break points, they're supposed to be annihilating us in that. We don't have two of our best rebounders, so second chance points are gonna be gone. One of the best offensive rebounders in the game, Mitchell Robinson, second chance points are gonna be gone. Points in the paint. Julius Randle's not there, and Mitchell Robinson is not there. So we're gonna be dominated here. So I always say, if you dominate all three of these, you're gonna win the game. So like I anticipate the fast break points to really shift in that second half, and like they're already dominating second chance and points in the paint right now. Not necessarily points in the paint, but as soon as this fast break should start going, that points in the paint number's gonna go up. So I mean, the writing is on the wall for the Knicks to lose this game, man. So like I said, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, or I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, or seem like I'm like hating on the Knicks. I'm not hating on the Knicks. I'm just stating like pure facts, man. Let's see. I'm gonna look at the Knicks box score, but let's take a look at Charlotte's box score. They got a lot of good players there. Cody Martin is very good. He has a twin brother in the league. He's very good. He has 7 points. He has 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. He's having a good game. PJ Washington, I don't know what's going on in him. I guess he has stress in his life, but he just is not really doing it. At least since he's been playing against the Knicks, man, because he used to be a thorn in Julius Randle's side. But I guess there's a lot of stuff going on off the court. He just seems like that he's just not ready to play right now. Miles Plumlee, he is what he is too, a rebounder, floor runner, dunker, that type of thing. Terry Rozier, 10 points, 3 assists. He hasn't really gotten off. 3 for 6 from the field, which isn't bad. Alonzo Ball is steady, 21 points, 5 rebounds, only 2 assists. I'm telling you, man, these guys could really pass the ball. So I'm anxious to see them in the second half, what they're gonna do to make adjustments here. Miles Bridges is another one, 3 for 4 from the field, which is good, 75%. He only has 2 points. I mean, excuse me, 7 points. The last time we played him, I think he had 40 something against Julius Randle. You know what I'm saying? Montrezl Harrell is doing, we got 5 and 4. Kelly Oubre is 3 and 3. He hasn't really done nothing to us since we played him. What else we got here? Isaiah Thomas is there. He only played 5 minutes. Jaden McDaniel. They got a lot of really, really good guys on this team, man. I mean, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 quality players that they could put out there. Ten guys that they probably could play over any of the guys that we got. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I don't know. Just prepare for that second half, man. Right now, RJ Barrett's shooting well. No rebounds in this game, only 2 assists. See that? I mean, that's the red flag. 17 points. So he's been able to score, taking Charlotte by surprise, but he's not doing anything else on the field. Obi Toppin right now he has 11, 5 and 4. Excellent stats for him. Let's see if he can keep that up. Because if he finishes with 22, 10 and 8, wow, that would be incredible. So we'll see what happens, man. They're definitely going to make adjustments towards him. Jericho Sims is playing well too, scoring the basketball. He's perfect from the field. He only has 1 rebound. That's incredible to me. 1 rebound, 1 assist. So I mean, these stats are bugged out. These stats just don't make no sense. Alec Burke has 13 points. He's 4 for 5. I mean, I don't know if that's going to stay the same. He always leads us in free throws. He has 5 rebounds already, 2 assists, 2 steals. He's actually playing pretty good. Fournier has 7 assists, 9 points. I've been saying this since the beginning. Fournier needs to be more involved in the offense, passing the ball. He's a guard. So I mean, he's a perimeter player. He needs to be involved in the offense, and the offense needs to be taken out of Julius Randle's hands. It shows when Julius Randle doesn't play, other guys have to take over. So I mean, Fournier is not it's no coincidence that he got 7 assists tonight. You know what I'm saying? RJ and Fournier should be leading the team on the perimeter. Bringing the ball up and stuff like that should be Quickly's job. Coming off the bench, being a flamethrower, 11 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. That's exactly what he needs to do. Some of these other guys they didn't even get 10 minutes here. You got Miles McBride. He has 6 points, 2 3-pointers. They just using him as a spot up shooter, man. I don't like it. Taj Gibson as well. He had 2 3-pointers as well. He's now all of a sudden he's a spot up shooter. He has no other stats to call for except 2 3-point shots. Quentin Grimes is a 3-point shooter. He's 0 for 2 and zero stats across the board. Yo, man, prepare for the second half, guys. Really prepare for the second half. It's gonna be nuts, bro. It's gonna be nuts. Try not to get stressed out, man, because I can feel the stress coming. So just get ready for it. I don't even have the game on right now. Let me make sure I get it on here because by now what is it 8:22? I mean this whole early stuff that throws me off. So they're talking about the 3-point record. Fournier right now, what does he have? Fournier has 3 3-pointers. So I don't know what the stats are, but I think that did he break it? Did Fournier break it or he's about to break it? Let me see what they're saying here. Did he break the record, guys? I'm trying to see here. I gotta put the sound in my ears so I can hear it when he does break the record. But Obi Toppin hits a three. I mean, Obi Toppin, I don't want him to shoot threes, but he starts the third quarter with a three. Actually, we had 8:31 right now, so I was really excited with the halftime. Like I said, I'm sorry for being late, man. My kids blew up the toilet, man. Unbelievable. So let's get this score up here. 81-66. This is incredible. This is incredible. The Knicks are the Knicks are so annoying. Like I feel like why we can't do this all the time. Take care of business. Take the teams like Charlotte is not better than us, not so much better than us. Especially Atlanta. Losing to Atlanta at home the way we did, that's embarrassing, man. We have enough talent to compete with teams in the NBA. We just prove it night in and night out. So it's crazy. 81 to 66. That's incredible. So I missed the beginning of the second half, because I didn't have the game on. But I got it on now, man. So I mean, I wish I would have saw what happened there. Because I mean, they did go on a nice little run. It's going almost back up to 20 again. We're talking about 83 right now to 66. That's crazy, man. So anyway, let's see what's going on here. We got a Les Daly. Les Daly is popping in more often. Bagger Jones, I'm watching you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think you made me. I think you pissed me off the last time I saw you on here. So I'm watching you, my brother. Kyrie fought the system. He won. It pays to stay on your principles. Yeah, I get it, man. Or it pays to just wait it out and until the smoke is over. Cisco Holcomb is here. Tips shuts down the potential of this roster every game. Yeah, absolutely, man. I don't know what team this is right now. This team looks like it's a good fast break team, but for like the last two seasons, historically on the Tom Thibodeau on the Knicks, we can't we're not a good transition team. All of a sudden, we're pushing the best transition team, probably one of the best transition teams in the NBA. We're freaking destroying them. I mean, the fast break points. How does that happen? So Charlotte's now pushing the ball. They're trying to get that ball up. They got Plumlee pushing the ball. Things like Plumlee. Mitchell Robinson is better than Plumlee, yes, okay. But it just Plumlee just knows how to take advantage of what's going on. Just now, he just drove and spun off of Jericho Sims, and then he was able to get the ball and make a pass out to Lonzo Ball. He's still mobile enough to get out there and get rebounds, but he can dribble, facing up, posting up, leading the offense. He can't do that all the time, but he can do it. Mitchell Robinson doesn't have that. You know, he just doesn't have it. Can he do it on another team? Maybe. It was Lonzo Ball. Was playing really well. I didn't really like how he landed there. It was an awkward landing, but he was able to get a nice little fast break point. It's a 13-point lead right now, 83 to 70. Burks is bringing the ball up the court. This is the Fournier top of the key, holding it, waiting for RJ. Nice little pull up jump shot by RJ. He misses it. But they did call, what did they call? A loose ball foul. I think they call a legal screen or a legal defense there. I'm looking for Josh. I know Josh is by the Knicks bench. So shout out to Uncle Fulio. For those that are watching, Uncle Fulio is at the game. He's sitting to the right of the Knicks bench. Okay, so if you're looking out there looking for Josh, he's sitting to the right of the Knicks bench by the walkway. So if you see anybody, if you see a big motherfucker that look like Lawrence Taylor out there by the walkway, that's your boy Josh. So keep an eye out for him. If you find him, screenshot him and then tag him on Twitter. Fournier just crossed up Lonzo Ball, got his shit blocked. Obi Toppin fakes a three, was able to get it to Taz, up to Fournier, which is your shooter. He misses it. Nice rebound there by Scary Terry. So here we go. Charlotte's pushing the ball up the court. So here we go. They're gonna start pushing the ante now. They cut the lead to not to 11. Bridges is getting hype and trying to get guys to wake up. Let's go. So I mean, we're gonna be in for a fight, man. We got 5 minutes left in this third quarter. So we're gonna see what happens here. When the fourth quarter comes and Tom Thibodeau starts playing those games, putting the veterans in there and then not giving them no tools to try to win the game, just prepare for it, man. Prepare for it. If we win tonight, great. Because every win, no matter what the situation is always better. But I mean, just prepare for the bullshit. Because the last game we were winning at the end, and Tom Thibodeau sabotaged us. So it is what it is. For those that are wondering what I'm eating here, I got some white rice and I got some chana. I didn't actually make it. I fucking microwaved it. You know what I'm saying? This is like a microwave dish. But I gotta do what I gotta do. Like I said, I made this shit like an hour ago. It's been sitting in the microwave. So, but it's good. It's pretty good. Big Task is here. Facts. You need some mods. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't like guys being disrespectful either. But I can kind of handle it. Right now the chat is not so crazy. Sometimes it can get crazy. Right now, there's not a lot of people in the chat right now, but that's because I haven't been really active, and I skipped a couple of games too, man. So YouTube doesn't pump out the algorithm as much if you're not consistent enough. So I gotta stay being consistent. But when the channel is popping, I can have up to like 200 people in the chat sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So when it gets like that, I'm gonna need you guys to do your thing with that. But I'm gonna mess with the YouTube stuff and see what other perks they have that involved in that, and we'll see what we can do, man. Because if I like listen, man, if I strike it big, if I hit the lotto or something like that, I'm gonna take care of a lot of people that you're gonna be surprised, man. But until that day, man, I'm gonna try to get back as best as I can. Della Music 50 is another guy that's always here. I appreciate you. Salute to Knicks Nation. What's good, my man? Wait for the fourth, man. I'm telling you, the fourth is coming. The slide tank. I get it, bro. I get it. It's close to it. I don't know if we're mathematically out of it. Are we mathematically out of it for those that are following? I'm not sure if we're mathematically out of it. I think it's almost nearly impossible for us to make the playoffs. But I'm not sure if we're absolutely mathematically out of it. So listen, I want to try to win and be competitive until the last minute. That's right up Tom Thibodeau's alley. That's right up our guys' alley. Because they want to compete. So let them compete. Let them try to win as much best they can. If it comes down to like maybe like the last 5 games or last, 7, 8 games of the season that we're gonna be like out of contention, then we could start going full tank, and just let the young guys play. And still try to win though. That's my thing. Still try to win, but just give more opportunity to some of these younger guys. At that point. Right now, I mean, I rather go down with the ship. I think that's what Tom Thibodeau's all about. Just go down with the ship. Let guys work how they're gonna work it. And like I said, the last 8 games or so, if we're out of it, then start heavily playing the rookies or whatever. It's gonna be a shame because I bet you Tom Thibodeau's gonna be playing Julius Randle 45 minutes in the last game. DMPs for Quentin Grimes and that type of thing. But it is what it is, man. He's a freaking madman. Right now they cut the lead they cut it to 9. RJ with a nice in and out dribble drive on Lonzo Ball was able to get the shot. So here goes Charlotte. They're pushing up the ball. Lonzo Ball almost launched it. Lonzo Ball gives it up to who's that there? Okay, you got number 0. I believe that's I don't know. I don't know half these guys' numbers, and I'm looking at a small screen there. But number 0 kicks it back out to Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball pulls up for 3. Man, he looks weird shooting that shot, but man, that shit is wet. He's been shooting that shot like that since he was a kid. If it goes in, it goes in, man. Obi Toppin working up top. Nice little pick. I mean, Obi Toppin is such a weakling. He sets a pick for RJ and gets slammed to the floor because he has no strength. It's crazy, man. But you guys, I mean, not you guys, but I mean, there's fans out there that love Obi Toppin and want him to think he's going to be Amari Stoudemire. He sets a pick and loses his balance, man. Come on, man. I mean, that guy really needs to get in the gym and stop fucking around. You're not, see, he's not 18, man. Guys like that be thinking they're gonna live forever. That's why I hated Frank Ntilikina. Shout out to to Jarrell. That's why I hated Frank Ntilikina because Frank Ntilikina said, "Oh, I'm getting better and getting better every day and trying hard." Like, listen, bro, like you're almost out the league. When are you gonna do it? You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy. You're almost out the league. Shout out to Ken BX. Was good, man. Same shit, different game. And what's up, Pops? Pops is here. Melo's nice. So was Scary Terry, man. Scary Terry is a tough dude. Poor boxing out there by Plumlee allowing Taj Gibson to get the ball. Here goes again. Obi Toppin looking to get the alley oop. Yeah, I don't get it. Obi Toppin always throws his hands in the air. Listen, work. You'll get the ball. Stop throwing your hands in the air like begging for the ball. That shit is so fucking annoying. I wish somebody would tell him that. If you want the ball, you set a pick. Set a strong pick. Like if you want the ball on a lead pass, get open. You know what I'm saying? You didn't seal the guy off and you didn't make yourself open enough. Throwing your hand straight up in the air is not going to do nothing. If they can't get you the ball, you still have to put yourself in a position to get the offensive rebound. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, stay in the game. Everything is not about alley oops and stuff. As Taj Gibson looks like freaking Rashard Lewis out there. I don't know what's going on. He just drove the lane with a nice finesse layup, looking like Rashard Lewis out this motherfucker. Here he goes, number 25 on Charlotte, hits a 3-point shot in the corner. Hey man, 7 point lead. 7 point lead. Oh no. At least make it a fun game, man. It's so far it is fun. You got RG Barrett on the top being guarded by Lonzo Ball. I don't like the matchup, so now he has to go against a point guard, go 1-on-1 against him. Good pick by Taj Gibson. Nice kick out to quickly. Another nice pick by Taj to get quickly open. You know what I'm saying? That's where I would need Taj to be. Even though Taj is showing that he can hit the three, I want to see these guys setting picks, man. Obi Toppin can't doesn't have a strong enough base to set picks, but that's their role there. Good ball movement by Charlotte. Poor interior pass, got all hands on it. There goes Obi Toppin falling to the floor again. Lonzo Ball in the corner. It's good. Here we go. Listen, Obi Toppin, he needs to get in the gym. You know what I'm saying? It's not about getting weight. It's about getting strong. The motherfucker need to get in the gym and stop doing push-ups and calisthenics and shit like that. You need to lift some iron, fam. Scary Terry was wide open. Good rebound by Taj. I mean by Fournier. Was able to get quickly the rebound, quickly pushes the ball up the court, almost turns it over. Being guarded by Terry, gives it over to Fournier. Fournier's being guarded by Plumlee. He's gonna take the mismatch, step back jump shot right into his hand. He makes it though. So that's what's up. So the Knicks are trying to keep these guys at bay. I guess Charlotte just called a timeout. So listen, Charlotte is right there. They have to me they have the momentum going on in this game right now. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what Tom Thibodeau does here. Fournier with the mixing, he went left and went right into Plumlee's hand there. So Plumlee was trying not to foul, but he went right into Plumlee's shooting hand. I mean right hand to block. Maybe he should have went right a little bit to get a little bit more spacing. It is what it is. I'm not a professional basketball player, right? So he did break the single season record. So no, he broke it just now with that 3-point shot. So he broke John Stark's record. So there you go. For all those that are saying that Fournier is trash and he's not worth the money, he just broke a record. And it was kind of an easy record to break because I mean the Knicks haven't played this style of basketball, in years. Even when we had D'Antoni, we still wasn't shooting threes like that. We was doing 7 seconds or less, but we just wasn't shooting threes like that. I mean, Fournier in the game in the year where he's supposedly not good and not playing well, the dude is producing 200 something threes. Come on, man. He's doing his job. You know. So when it comes down to it, you have to be able to take advantage of not only of his game, but everybody else's game, how it all mixes together. That's how you win. We're just not doing that, man. So Charlotte's knocking on the door. Here goes Lonzo Ball, bringing up the ball, being guarded by quickly. Nice pick by number 24. Lonzo Ball in no man's land. Is this Bridges there? Number 0. Kicks it out to number 25, being guarded tightly by Taj. Good defense by the Knicks on this play. Lonzo Ball breaks the defense, gives the ball back out to number 0. Back out to 25 in the corner. He shoots up a 3-point shot. It's blocked by Taj Gibson. Good defensive sequence there by the New York Knicks there. Playing defense, moving around, getting their hands on the ball, not heavily swiping, but at least just putting their hand on the ball and touching these guys. That's all you ask for. Look at that. Taj Gibson was touching the guy with one hand. He might have fouled 25 there. Over top in a good effort. So I mean, the Knicks defense individually as a team, the guys are fighting for each other. So that's incredible. He goes quickly, nice little pick and roll to the Taj. Taj kicks it back out to the 3-point shooter. Grimes can't make a shot tonight. He goes Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball's walking the ball up the court, calling some offense. You got 3 guys up top. He's gonna do a pick and roll with Plumlee. Kick it out to Thing, gives it right back out to Ball. Slight pick and roll to number 25. 25 drives inside to Plumlee. Plumlee slides one little dribble, and he does get fouled. He should have squared his body up a little bit. He's worried about getting blocked inside by Taj. But if he would have spun right a little bit harder and laid it up, he probably would have made that shot there. So Taj is playing really good right now. The Knicks in general are playing really good. One thing I want to say, like I said, you guys know I'm not a fan of Mitch Robinson, but it's really because of the style of how we play. If you look at Todd Gibson, what he brings to the team and in the way that he adds offense and shooting and stuff like that, we need to get a player similar to him. Todd Gibson is not that guy. He can't do it for 82 games. But let's get somebody in here that could do for 82 games. That's going to be able to give us that that style of play. There's a few players out there we can get via trade. The Indiana center. You know what I'm saying? That's one guy. If he's hurt, maybe he could be that guy to be there offensively and defensively. Still to shoot threes. As you can see, it's something that we really could use. Lonzo Ball is getting really anxious here, trying to get the Charlotte Hornets back into this game. They're taking bad shots and keeping the Knicks in the game here. He goes quickly again. Uh, Deuce McBride is being cursed out by Tom Thibodeau as he walks up the court. I don't know what's going on. He goes quickly holding for the last shot. The shot clock and the game clock is about the same. Charlotte makes a foul. So I don't know if the Knicks are, if Charlotte's in the penalty. We'll see. That's incredible, man. Hey, definitely. So we go to Knicks coming in here. Like I said, shot. Excuse me. The shot clock is turned off. We got 9 seconds left. Good cut by Todd Gibson on the inside to Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin always wants that ball because he wants the alley oop. But look what happened. He can't get the layup. That's a nice easy layup for somebody like that. I mean, the kid looks just like Sean Marion. He needs to make, like I'm telling you, these guys. I don't know who's handling them, but listen, Sean Marion. I see Sean Marion. I feel like Obi Toppin's agent should be calling Sean Marion and setting up some visits in the summertime to get this kid some mentoring, some tutelage, some some pointers, to how to take advantage of your body and keep the style of play that you have. You know, so that was good. Was Taz a nice little free throw shot there? So I mean, Knicks lead is back up to 12. You got 7 seconds left. They're going for the last shot. They're just gonna heave it up. This is Bridges, I believe. Just throws up a 3-point shot. He misses it. All right, so this is good for the Knicks. Charlotte was trying to get the lead down, keep it in the single digits. Knicks were able to get it back up to 12. So it leaves an uphill battle for Charlotte to come in here and do anything, to stop us. So it's embarrassing. I know the Charlotte fans are pissed off that the Knicks came in. I feel like there's no energy in the arena. That the Charlotte fans are not cheering their own team. I feel like the more energy I see is Knicks fans that are scattered around the arena. So that's crazy, man. That's why I want to go to Charlotte. Charlotte's a dope city. I went a couple times. I went a couple times when I was a kid. I went maybe like once or twice as an adult. Charlotte's a dope city. It's up and coming too. It's a lot of they're building up the downtown area. So they're building it up. So a lot of the downtown area looks beautiful. So, and I know a lot of New Yorkers are going down there because when they go down there, they see it and they can't believe how beautiful it is down there. Durham is dope, but Charlotte is definitely up and coming, man. For those that ever been down there, you know, I would have loved to went down there. I wish Josh would have said something because I am on vacation right now. I'm just spending most of the time, doing stuff with my wife. Taking the kids to schools. Stuff that I don't usually get to do. You know, and doing little minor things and stuff like that. But a road trip, I would love to do a road trip, and going down to Charlotte would have been dope, man. So I mean, we'll see what happens, man. I did make it to Philly, but I wasn't able to get tickets for those games because I think my nephews were busy, so I didn't get the games and stuff for Philly, man. But I mean, just work it out. Next year I gotta be more vigilant with stuff like that. Yeah, Charlotte is dope, man. I would love to go down there to see what's going on there now. As an older man now, I'm getting older, and I'm gonna start looking at different places that I might want to rest my head in like the ending part of my life. So Charlotte might be it. It might be one. Charlotte is definitely on the short list. You know, I know for one thing, the New York winters I'm over it. Like the other day it was 70 degrees. The next day it was nice, but today was back to winter again. So you can't really dress. You can't really get comfortable in New York. And then before you know it, once the weather breaks, forget about it. It's gonna be hot as fuck out there. Yo, shout out to my coworkers here, man. My coworkers popping in. Roy, man, Roy Figueroa, my man Fig. he doesn't like the Knicks. He doesn't. He's not really into sports, but he says watching me do the podcast, that it gives him a little knowledge in the game. So if he listens to me, he can actually hold a conversation or at least enjoy a conversation, whatever. So that's good, man. If you can get that out this podcast, I appreciate you. So here we go. Martin there gives it up to Scary Terry. Scary Terry for three, and he makes it. So it's a 9 point lead now. It is a 3 point shot, 9 point lead. Knicks are up by nine at the start of this third quarter. It's not what we needed, man. It's not what we needed to see. These guys shooting 3 point shots. The Knicks are running offense. Quickly just cleared everybody to the right. Did a pick and roll with Taj. I guess I really don't know the motivation. This guy Grimes is off tonight, completely off. So I mean, like, as a coach, you can see a guy, his mechanics is fucked up. That's what's so important to have a coaching staff, and you have to be engaged with your coaching staff. Like guys like Johnny Bryan need to be locked into certain players. That way they can say, look, listen, Tom Thibodeau, Grimes don't have it tonight. We gotta move him. We gotta change the spot. You know, Here goes Grimes again being guarded heavily. Taj Gibson is wide open, being guarded. He had to pull it up because it was late in the shot clock. Excuse me, shot clock violation by the Knicks. That was a bad possession. But it was offense going nowhere. That's the thing. For Tom Thibodeau so angry, it's like offense going nowhere. So I'm really into this game today, man. I haven't really been into the halftime where I'm actually giving play by play and stuff. So I'm really having a good time here. Here goes Isaiah Thomas being guarded by Deuce McBride. Nice little zigzag play there to get Scary Terry open for the 3 point shot. He goes 1 on 1. Nice little fake there, turnaround jump shot. He misses it. Nice little play there. you know. But I mean, the play itself was bad, but nice little improvisation. He goes quickly, he's calling for a pick. Obi Toppin doesn't even touch the guy. Now, quickly is basically being double teamed there. He was able to go on the inside, and what do they call? They call a foul out on the perimeter. So he got bailed out. So I'm trying to figure out the play. Obi Toppin was supposed to set a pick for quickly. It didn't work. So then Obi Toppin popped out. But when he pops out, he leaves two defenders there for quickly. So now quickly is forced to go baseline. You know, So we got bailed out there again. Deuce McBride just called off. I mean, Grimes just called off Deuce McBride. Gives it to quickly being double team, triple team right now. Gives it back up to Grimes, and Grimes finally hits a 3 point shot. Man, is that his first shot of the game? Man, that guy's been off all game. Here goes Charlotte, number four. Isaiah Thomas is dribbling up here around on the key. Good defense recovery by Obi Toppin. Right hand corner to Scary Terry. Scary Terry's taking on Deuce. Martin back to Scary Terry. He hits a 3 pointer. Was it a three or two? He hits a three again. So I mean, Charlotte is really tick tacking on this lead. We got 10 minutes in this game, and the lead is nine. So he goes quickly coming up the court again. We got two picks here. Todd Gibson sets up to give a nice little pick. He brings the defender right back to him. So I mean, the Knicks need to do a better job spacing. So I mean, three picks. There was three picks set just now. Everything is messed up. Quickly has to go inside to go against three defenders, and of course he misses it. Here comes Charlotte. This is an opportunity for them to score in a fast break. Scary Terry's going 1 on 1 because he sees a rookie, which is not the right move there. So thank God for that. Jaden McDaniels drives inside to give it to Martin. Back to Scary Terry. Scary Terry pulls up and he misses. So Scary Terry is losing his game for Charlotte right now with his decision making because he sees a rookie and he wants to take advantage of the rookie. Wow, quickly fixes 3 point shot, top of the key being guarded by Scary Terry. Nice little pick by Taj. Ball's going nowhere. He goes Obi Toppin driving baseline against Martin. Spin move back up top to Deuce. Deuce shoots a three and he makes it. Wow. So the two 3 pointers by the rookies are keeping the Charlotte Hornets at bay. Like I said, Scary Terry's making a bad decision going at the rookie instead of playing good basketball. Isaiah Thomas did a good job cracking the defense, gives it back out to Scary Terry. Jaden McDaniel fakes a screen. Now we got Scary Terry being guarded by Obi. He just flies right past him. Wild layup on the inside, no good. I feel like Charlotte needs a timeout. He goes quickly, brings the ball up the court, and he just pulls up. Wow. He misses it. Charlotte comes here. Charlotte's going on the fast break coming back. He goes Isaiah Thomas dribbling. He's at the free throw line, kicks it back out to Jaden McDaniels. Jaden McDaniels thought about the three, gives it back to Isaiah at the top of the key. Isaiah was dribbling, and Isaiah pulls up right in the rookie's face. Not really a good shot. What do they call it? They're calling a loose ball foul on Charlotte. Um, Knicks are getting the ball. So I mean, 105 to 93, man. The Knicks are doing what they got to do. 8 minutes left in this game. What does Charlotte need to do? Charlotte needs to calm down. Charlotte needs to calm down. That's the reason why they're not they haven't cut into this lead because they're too busy, getting excited about the rookies in front of them and taking advantage of those of that rather than trying to win the game. So we got that going for us, man. So hopefully we can carry that into a win tonight. So here we go. The Knicks inbounding Burks to IQ. IQ is running the point. IQ is dribbling the ball up the court, being guarded by Scary Terry. No motion there. The guy, all four Knicks are on the right hand side. Grimes sets a superficial pick. They do a switch with Burks onto with Isaiah onto quickly. Quickly breaks free on the inside. Nice little spin layup, and he makes it. So Charlotte is giving the Knicks the game here. He goes. Scary Terry puts the ball up the court. Nice little in and out dribble there to nowhere. Isaiah Thomas gets the ball, splits the defense, goes outside. Jaden McDaniel for three, and he makes it. Okay. So the score is 107 to 96. It goes quickly coming up the court on the left hand side. Here, this is the same play. Four guys on one side, quickly with the superficial. I mean, Grimes with the superficial pick for quickly. Here goes Tops Gibson. This is exactly the same play we just ran just now. Quickly just falls to the floor by a stupid foul by Isaiah Thomas. I think that was. So I mean, the Knicks just ran the same play twice, back to back. It's just crazy. It's not enough. It's just not enough mix to this thing. What's going on here? We got Ronald Clark. Bridges foaming at the mouth when he makes a dunk. Yeah, I get you. He goes. RJ just drove baseline, and the referee took this sweet time making that call. So it was a foul. Blocking foul, throwing him out of bounds. It was good, Korean Grant. Uh, I'm not worried about Grimes. Yeah, I'm not worried about him neither. He's still engaged in the game, still directing traffic and that type of thing. So he's engaged in the game, even though his shot's not going in. So I like that. I'm not gonna to bash him. Absolutely not. I'm actually not gonna bash any of our guys. We're up against Charlotte, who's a hot team. At home within at excuse me away in Charlotte. So this is kind of crazy. RJ Barrett, full head of steam going against the center. He's gonna pull up probably. Step back jump shot. He misses it. Here goes Martin with the rebound. He looks up the court, can't see the fast break. Gives it out to Jaden McDaniel. Jaden McDaniel probably traveled there. Gives it back out to Martin, over to Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas going 1-on-1. You got Martin driving in, give it back to Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas pulls up for three. He makes it. There's a lot of kung fu fighting going on the inside with RJ and Harrell. I see not Taz Gibson. This guy Tom Thibodeau was cursing somebody out. I mean, come on, man. We're winning. We're winning. There's no reason to curse a guy out to bring the confidence down. I just don't like Tom Thibodeau's coaching style, man. Yes, be angry, be tough, whatever. But listen, we're winning. Let's not destroy the guy's confidence just because you think they made it one little mistake. You know what I'm saying? To keep the guy's confidence high. Stop cursing these guys out for nothing. It make no sense. Shout out to Pepsi. Yeah, man. I stopped drinking Michelob, the Michelob Ultra. It's my favorite beer. I stopped drinking altogether. I'm not drinking whiskey, not doing any of that stuff, man. Just trying to get myself together. As you guys know, man, I qualified for the New York City Marathon to run it in 2020. COVID hit, it got canceled that year. I was supposed to run in 2021, but because of all the restrictions and stuff like that, I wasn't able to get into a flow. Whatever. Right now, I'm still trying to find it. Still trying to find that flow to get back into it. But I gotta announce that I signed up again for the New York City Marathon. So they still allowing me to sign up, due to the virus. So I'm taking advantage of it. Of course I would have wasted like $500 now on this race, but it's something very important to me, man. In 2020, I was ready to run it, but COVID happened. So, I was on pace to be ready to run for that race. But I just gotta find it again. So right now, I think I'm about 15, for almost, a little more than 14 weeks out before I have to start actually training heavily for this race. You know what I'm saying? So wish me luck out there, guys. Wish me luck to have the perseverance and just to get the start, to get the start to get myself into regular shape, regular human being shape, and then I got to take it to the next level to get myself into marathon shape. So the longest run I've ever ran was 18 miles. I've ran 18 miles before. I've ran countless half marathons. I ran a couple 14-mile races. I ran Spartan races. I ran a Spartan race for 14 miles, but it's really like they don't count the elevation, so that shit was way more than 14 miles. It took me 8 hours to do. So I used to be able to do these races and stuff, man. So it's just about getting back on the ball, allowing COVID to relieve itself from us and just gonna get back on the ball. So anyway, we're coming back out of the commercial. RG Barrett got the game face on right now. He got 24 points, 3 assists. I'm looking at the MSG stats there on the screen. So Tyus Gibson gets it to quickly. We got Tyus Gibson quickly. Who else do I see out there? I see Quentin Grimes. I see RJ, and I see Burks there. So we're running four guards with Tyus Gibson. So Tom Thibodeau must have heard my rant yesterday. Play some small ball. One center and four guards. Why not? Um, Tyus Gibson's arguing with the rest now. Isaiah Thomas is being guarded by Burks. Nice little pick for Scary Terry. Scary Terry didn't pull up. Nice little dance and give it back to Isaiah. Isaiah crosses over into the paint. Nice little floater off the backboard. No good. Tyus Gibson was able to suck down that rebound. Pause. He goes quickly running one against five. Let's call something. Let's run something. RJ is going to take advantage of the mismatch. He already had Isaiah Thomas in the post. He decided to face up on him. So quickly doesn't go back to RJ. Ends up Quentin Grimes gets a 3-point shot in the corner. But listen, you got a 5'9" Isaiah Thomas where RJ guarded him. Instead of posting him up, RJ decided to face up. That's what messed the play up. So being court aware, I know they saw the mismatch, but him facing up against Isaiah Thomas fits right into what Isaiah Thomas wants to do. If you're gonna post up, if you're gonna take advantage of a mismatch, you gotta keep Isaiah Thomas in the post and just turn around and shoot on him. Just simply turn around and shoot over him, just like KD does, just like all these offensive player does. So anyway, Tyus Gibson gets four fouls, so he's at the free throw line. He's here to make some free throws. Spoiler alert: he's gonna make the first one. So right now we're in crunch time. 6 minutes left in this game. 6 minutes and 13 seconds on my clock. Also on the screen as well. This is crunch time. So the Knicks gonna have to hold it down and hold down this lead. And if Charlotte is gonna make a run, they need to do it now. At the 6 minute mark, they need to go on a run, take some momentum away from the Knicks, make the Knicks frantic, and get prepared to make another run in this game if they want to win. So Taj Gibson nails two free throws. Lead is up by 10. Isaiah Thomas is bringing the ball up the court, being guarded by quickly. Hanging dribble there, goes to the left. Was trying to get a cutting Martin, it didn't work. Gives the ball up to Scary Terry. Scary Terry pick and roll. Taj Gibson drops on the ball, so they're gonna call a jump ball there probably. Good defense by Taj Gibson, man. Taj Gibson is a very good basketball player, man. I wish that he was younger. Age is wasted on the young man. So they say, right? Age, experience is wasted on the elderly. And youth is wasted on the young. So good defense by Taj Gibson, dropping on down on the ball. You got a nice little jump ball against Isaiah Thomas. Nope, it's not against Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas coming out the game here, so I think it's on Scary Terry. Isaiah Thomas coming out the game. Good on call for Charlotte. You got to get ball in there. So ball's in the inside there, coming out. They're setting this up. This takes way too long. The refs are too in controlling here, trying to get everybody standing in certain places. Just throw the ball up, fam. Just throw the ball up, fam. There you go. Taj Gibson gets in control. He secures the rebound. What do they call lane violation? What do they call tech? What they calling? I can't hear.
That's what Mark Davis is saying to Scott Wall.
Yeah, they should re-jump and watch the bad toss.
Yeah, it was a bad toss for all that talking.
That was bad.
I can hear Clyde saying bad toss. I mean, for all that, in control, making guys stand where they're gonna stand and then still throw the ball wrong, man. Come on, dude. Come on, man. I'm getting invited to things while I'm streaming here. People are inviting me to stuff. All right, so they get the ball to the Knicks. RJ's gonna inbound it. 5 minutes and 55 seconds left. Knicks up by 10. Excuse me, Burks has got the ball now. Burks being guarded by Martin. Superficial pick by Taj. In and out dribble there for a floater. Taj Gibson fights for the rebound. Nice poke by Lonzo Ball to get it out of Taj Gibson's hands. Here goes Ball, bringing the ball up the court. Nice little behind the back crossover. Oh man, Martin over to thing. Back up, back to Ball. Ball fakes it. Two hands on him, which was probably a foul. Nice little loosey goosey dribble by Alonzo Ball, but this is going nowhere. Here goes Jaden McDaniels drove inside. That's definitely a foul by Taj Gibson. Let me see. Taj Gibson's
Yeah,
complaining
it
about
was.
it, but I mean, come on, man. You
Nobody
swiped at the
wanted to
young
shoot
boy.
that position. Oh,
Yeah. The Charlotte Hornets are doing a lot of dancing and prancing out there, but nobody wanted to shoot. Jaden McDaniel. I felt like maybe he should have just kept going. To hard to the basket, but he chose to sweep, and Taj Gibson was able to smack the ball out of his hands. He's still talking to the refs. I wish these guys would stop that shit. So I mean, here's the first free throw, 109 to 100. This guy PJ Washington is coming back in the game. This guy hasn't done shit all game. JD McDaniel up with the second shot. He misses it. They go RJ with the rebound. Burks is running the offense. So Obi Toppin surprisingly is in the game, and Fournier surprisingly is in the game. Both of those guys were missing in the fourth quarter of the last game. So we're winning. So now he puts them in there. When we're losing, he refused to put them in. So I mean, Taj Gibson's. I don't know what's going on with this motherfucker, man. Knicks missed the shot there. Scary Terry and Lonzo. These guys are doing a lot of dancing, but nothing's really happening offensively. I don't know if it's their offense is just bad tonight or the Knicks defense is just that good tonight. Scary Terry drives in on Taj. I mean, excuse me, on Fournier. Fournier was able to guard both and still get out for the 3-point shot. They missed the shot there. So 4 minutes and 26 seconds. So I mean, the Knicks are missing an opportunity to boost the lead, and also Charlotte is missing that opportunity to cut the lead. So RJ drives on Jaden McDaniel, nice little bump. They double teamed him. They call a foul there. So they call a foul on Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball throws his hand down. So I mean, they're frustrated. Charlotte's definitely frustrated. Still plenty of time in the game here, so we can't get too excited about winning this game. But it is what it is. This is Kareem Grant, commenting here about what I was saying about Tom Thibodeau. You can't emasculate emasculate our guys, man. You just can't do it. Here go Joe Curry. We look prime for a loss in this game, Joe Curry. It was good, man. It was good, Joe Curry, man. I feel like whenever I see Joe Curry, I know he's gonna say something like this. But it is what it is, man. We got to hold on. The Knicks are up by 11 right now. So shout out to RJ knocking down his free throws here. So I mean, I like his focus. His focus is keeping a calm on the Knicks here. Also, Taj Gibson's play is keeping a calm here. Taj Gibson came out, and now we got Jericho in there. I feel like if anything, Taj Gibson probably held us down. So we got to see what Jericho can do here to finish the game off. If Jericho doesn't play well here, we could always put Taj Gibson back in. After he gets a little breather. Charlotte is very frustrated right now. They can't get anything going. So I think Charlotte's calling a timeout. I don't know who's calling a timeout here, but it's 111 to 100. We're going into a timeout. Charlotte is frustrated. You know, listen, like I was saying, at the 6 minute mark, Charlotte needed to go on a run to cut the lead. At the same time, the Knicks needed to try to build its ability a little bit. They were able to add a little bit to it, so now it's back up to 11. But it was stuck at 9 for the longest. So they were only able to get it up to 11. Can Charlotte come back and win the game? Come back from 11 points and win this game? Yes, they can. So because they do have 3-point shooters there, so you got to be very careful with that. They got a couple other things going on for them. I gotta figure out the sweet spot with this audio here. Like I said, I got some new equipment. I'm working on getting some other stuff too, man. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, I just want to make a better stream for you guys, so I can incorporate a bunch of other different things. So, but slowly but surely, I'm still trying to figure out what's actually giving me the problem. That way I can fix it. I can fix it much better. Yeah, man. So like I said, we're commercial right now. They just called a timeout. Like if I'm Charlotte, I mean, they really need to get off of all that dribbling. They need to just push the ball up the court and just let it fly. The Knicks right now, they seem to be ready to go to run. Let's see what's going on with those splits. The Knicks all of a sudden has become a fast breaking team. So let's see the splits here. But if Charlotte wants to win, they're gonna need to just push the ball. Don't settle for 3-point shots. They just got to settle for whatever they can get. They haven't taken the lead yet, man. Let's see what's going on with these three stats. It's just so odd. They're winning every stat. The fast break points is back. 10-7. Second chance points 20-7, and points in the paint 48-36, and the Knicks are winning this game. That is so odd. What an odd game. This is a very odd game. This is not something that normally happens. Usually when one team is dominating all three of those statistical points, um, they usually are losing the game. I mean, they usually are winning the game if they're dominating those 3 points. So it's just weird, man. Randall should shit for the rest of the season. I don't know, pops. I'm done with him anyway. I think just by his antics, I think everybody's over it. Everything that's happened this year. So he might not necessarily the Knicks trade him, but he might actually ask for a trade. So I mean, he got his 2 boys. The second one is coming, so maybe he might want to go to Dallas. Let him go to Dallas. Maybe we can get Brunson out the deal. But how do we get Brunson here? But we still got Deuce. We don't know what we got with Deuce. We don't know if Quickly is ascending. We still got Rose on the roster. So a lot of weirdo shit going on with the Knicks, man. Scary Terry with the ball on top of the key, being guarded by RJ. He just launches it. He misses it. Jericho Sims secures the rebound, gives it to Burks. Lonzo Ball's trying to play full court defense here on Burks. Burks he's a veteran. He's able to take care of the basketball. It was RJ coming around 2 screens, goes right, spins left, off the backboard, no good. Charlotte gets the rebound. PJ Brown is shooting up the court. They miss him. So what did they do here? I think the Knicks called a loose ball foul here. So this is crazy, man. I don't think Charlotte's gonna be able to win tonight, man. Doesn't seem like they're ready to play. Yep, you got to play the young kids. Yeah, I get it. But the young kids are playing right now. That's why we're winning. You know, the basketball gods must be satisfied. Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle both out. You're able to start Obi. You're able to play Jericho Sims more. We don't have Rose. We don't have Walker. You're able to get Deuce McBride out there. You're able to get Grimes out there. So the young guys are playing now. Basketball but gods made sure of that. So there's not really nothing else to say. The Knicks are playing the kids. Tom Thibodeau's playing them because of default. If we had a fully healthy roster, there's no way in hell these guys are playing. If we had Rose and these guys, and if everybody on the roster was healthy, these young guys would not be playing. So I mean, Tom Thibodeau's playing these guys out of necessity. And then look what happened. We're up 111 to 100 against Charlotte in Charlotte's house. Shit is crazy. Tonight, Burks is making his free throws. So the Knicks are up by 13. We'll see what we got going on here. Okay, Lonzo Ball is bringing out the ball of the court, walking it up too slow. See what Charlotte's trying to do here. Pick and roll from Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges comes in, easy dunk. He hasn't done that all game. He gets up so quick and fast. He gets up in the air fast and gets that dunk going quick, man. Now here goes Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau is gonna curse his team out now just because just because Bridges gets open once. So look, he's cursing out his team now. Look, he's looking right at Jericho. So like now he's gonna spend the whole time out cursing out Jericho Sims. Come on, man. So I guess Jericho Sims wasn't where he was supposed to be at the right time. But he still was there. So we're gonna spend the whole time out cursing out Jericho Sims now. It's just too much. I'm just watching Jericho Sims up top. You can see Deuce is arguing with him. You can see Ryan is talking to him. Everybody's talking to Jericho Sims because Taj Gibson. I'm not Taj Gibson. Tom Thibodeau was cursing him out the whole time. So now they got to stand beside him and do damage control. So I bet you're gonna see Taj Gibson coming in the game now. Just basically based off of that one play. I swear to God, I'm tired of Tom Thibodeau, man. Yeah, man. I bet you Taj Gibson is coming in this game now. You can see Jericho got the towel over his neck. So absolutely, Tom Thibodeau used that one little play, to emasculate Jericho Sims and curse him out for the beginning of the timeout. And here he goes. Taj Gibson is coming back in the game. Now, what happened that Jericho Sims missed? Did he miss a defensive assignment? Because he had to come in there to pick up somebody else's man, right? So why is Jericho Sims being cursed out? I just don't get it. Maybe it's something I missed. It's got to be something that I missed. Ah man, RJ gets the ball. They're trying to You're trying to press us. Press is not working. I don't know what Charlotte's doing, man. Charlotte's disappointing me. I don't know how they letting us do this to them in their home court. Knicks are getting a lot of good ball movement. Obi Toppin in the corner for three. What the fuck, man? I am so tired of seeing that. Here goes ball, pushing the ball over the court, drives right down the lane, gets the ball to Martin in the corner. He wasn't able to make it, and there you go. I think that's game right there. There's no way that these guys are gonna be able to come back. So the Knicks up by 11 with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. Charlotte's trying to play defense. I think they already gave up. So they are double teaming us and forcing the Knicks to do whatever. Good defense, man. They didn't call anything. Refs didn't call anything. Here go Burks tries to draw contact. Todd Gibson was able to get the layup there. Shot clock violation by the Knicks. Here goes Tom Thibodeau's like crying. I just don't get it. I was getting on State yesterday about the way that he's watched the game, the way that he watches the game. I just don't watch the game the way he does. Tom Thibodeau don't watch the game the same way neither. I don't know what his reactions be. Where does his reactions come from? The Knicks are playing good defense. Look at it. How many stops do we need to make in order for him to be satisfied? What the ball is moving pretty good. We're getting good spacing. Good alley oop from Taj Gibson to Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin got an alley oop. Get your ass up and get back on defense, fam. Lonzo Ball. Are they gonna call a continuation? No. Foul on the ground. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna start celebrating. So we got 1 minute and 55 seconds left in the game. I'm just looking at the alley oop here by Obi Toppin. Yeah, Obi Toppin's got to get stronger, man. He's definitely got to get stronger. Go Lonzo Ball fakes the three, goes inside, fakes the pass to the right, gives it back to Martin in the corner, air ball. So I mean that's game there, man. So I'm gonna celebrate, man. I'm not gonna celebrate Tom Thibodeau being a good coach. I'm gonna celebrate our players. I'm gonna celebrate the fact that our guys play hard. Like I said, my pops was saying that we need to start playing the kids more, right? Keep playing the kids more minutes. They bring energy. All right, listen, we're playing the kids because of necessity, not because Tom Thibodeau all of a sudden started playing the kids. That's one thing. I mean, we got to keep the pressure on Tom Thibodeau. The only reason why Deuce is playing, Grimes is playing, and these guys. The only reason why these guys are playing Jericho Sims and these guys is because the other guys are hurt. If Nerlens was healthy, he would be playing right now. You know what I'm saying? If Julius was playing was healthy, he'd be playing right now. If Rose is playing, he would be playing right now. So we're playing the young guys right now out of necessity. So we need to keep saying it. Tom Thibodeau's not doing a good job coaching. Yeah, man. So I mean, this is fun to watch. I just want to see what guys had today. What did RJ have? RJ played a good game today, man. Definitely his energy definitely kept the Knicks in this game, kept the Knicks poised. Kept the Knicks calm because he was calm. It didn't really work too much the last game, but this game you definitely see the calmness of it. Wow, man! Look at the point spread here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven guys in double figures, man. RJ has 29 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. Obi Toppin has 18 and 11 and 6. Fantastic game. He played 38 minutes, man. Wow. So I mean, I don't like Obi Toppin, but listen, if you're filling up the stat sheet like that, I can't say nothing bad about you. The guy did play hard. Absolutely. He gave the Knicks the energy in the beginning of this game that basically just took the Charlotte Hornets by surprise the whole game. Jericho Sims, he had 10 points, 3 rebounds. He hasn't really done much since the first half. Alec Burke and Evan Fournier paced us. Fournier had 6 assists in the first half. He only had one in the second. Burks has 7 rebounds out there helping out rebounding. Emmanuel quickly hasn't done anything since the first half, really. Taj Gibson has been steady most of the game. Yeah, man. So I mean, this is how you close out games. This is this right here shows the talent the Knicks have. RJ Barrett, Obi Toppin, Jericho Sims, Alec Burks, Fournier, Emmanuel quickly, Quentin Grimes, Taj Gibson, and Miles McBride. We have the talent to compete out there. We have the talent to compete against anybody in the NBA. I'm waiting for Josh to pop up. We got all the Knicks fans clapping their hands and stuff. I'm waiting to see Josh pop up on the screen here. But but yeah, man, we have the talent to compete with anybody in an NBA. And like I said, we're missing so many players. Mitchell Robinson, I didn't mention. We're missing Mitchell Robinson. How many players have we missed, and we still able to blow out Charlotte here? Right now, 121 to 104. Taj Gibson. I keep saying Taj Gibson when I mean Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau finally takes RJ out the game. This shit is crazy. Oh my god, this is great, man. The pressure needs to be put on Tom Thibodeau, man. Keep the pressure on him. Don't let him off the hook. Don't let him off the hook saying, "Oh, hey, oh, look, we're playing the young guys now." Listen, man, he's playing the young guys because he has to. There's no other choice. You got a kid I never seen before, number 21. He goes Deuce. We got Deuce. We got Grime. We got Jericho. We got Obi out there. Obi needs to come out the game too, man. We don't need him to get hurt. He already played 38 minutes. What else do you need to see? So I mean, the game is over there. I see 43 seconds on the clock here. I think we're just about done here. I think the shot clock is turned off. No. Shot clock is at 4. We still got 23 seconds in the game clock. Deuce McBride just pulls up for 3. He misses it. Charlotte still got their starters in the game. Well, they got a lot of their starters. They still got a lot of the guys that you barely see out there. You got one of the Bridge brothers just made a layup. So that's it there. 8 seconds left. Obi Toppin's dribbling the ball out the court. If you're gonna keep Obi out there, Obi needs to have the game ball. This is probably his best game as a pro. 18 and 11. Is this his best game as a Knick? Starting 18 and 10. Look at RJ. The poise of RJ is what pulled this Knicks team together. I want to say I got to give props to Obi. I don't like Obi. I don't like Obi Toppin, but his energy in the beginning of this game set the tone for the rest of this game today. So shout out to Obi Toppin. Say what it is. He set the tone offensively there. For the Knicks. RJ was able to with his poise was able to keep the guys' energy together. The leadership there with Tom Thibodeau's cursing out Jericho Sims and stuff. You can see Deuce McBride. You can see Ryan coaching them up back up. For as teammates. Taj Gibson played really well tonight. All over the court. Yo, Josh, I'm looking for you, brother. I'm waiting for that screenshot. But I mean, just the collective, togetherness of this team was able to get this win tonight, man. So, I'm very happy about the next win. I don't care about losing, man. I don't care about tanking. I don't care about some young kid that's in college, and whatever, that's unproven. I don't care about it. Right now, I care about what I see on this basketball court here. Now, I'm going to actually show Obi Toppin's interview.
Threes early on. What was the key
Hear
in
the audio.
entering this one tonight against the Hornets?
I mean, we just had a loss against Atlanta, and we knew we had to build off that. And we came out today with a lot of energy and a lot of positivity, and we just came in this game and had a lot of fun. We moved the ball a lot, got a lot of assists, and did what we had to do today.
After playing last night, you had foul woes, probably knew you were starting tonight. What's your mindset when you're not starting as opposed to coming off the bench?
I mean, it's just a reset. Like, I know what I got to do when I come out here. Whether I'm starting, whether I'm coming off the bench, just bring a lot of energy and have a lot of fun out there with those guys. So I feel like we all did that today.
There'll be 9 games to go. Here again, Charlotte tonight. You face a team that's one of the top scoring units in the NBA. They push the pace as well. But I know you like those kinds of games, don't you?
Yeah, for sure. We love to play fast, get out in the open court. Those are easy points. So we're gonna continue doing that and having fun out here.
I see you've been working on that handle.
Yes,
Tonight
sir.
I saw the left hand a lot getting to the hoop.
Yes,
and
sir.
the slamming and jamming as well.
Got to work on that on the left hand and right hand every day. So
Obi, congratulations. Thanks for the
appreciate
time.
it.
Yeah, that's nice. That was nice to see there. Obi Toppin in his glory there. I'm quite sure all you guys heard it, man. He said get out there and play with the energy and the positivity. So is he calling out his teammates? Is this what you're saying here? Is it me, or did they call or can Randall cheer his teammates? Okay, that's not what you're saying. But listen, did you see basically Obi Toppin called out on Randall there for the positivity? The Knicks need to keep their positivity. Randall just not it. Randall needs to go. I think most of the team is sick of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And you can see that our players play hard. Our players play hard and they play for each other. Tom Thibodeau's cursing everybody out, but you can see everybody bigging up, pulling Jericho Sims up. So Jericho Sims is going to be very important for us next year and going forward in his career. And we just need to keep building. Mitchell Robinson, I'm telling you, Mitchell Robinson is not the one. He needs to go. So Randall and Mitchell Robinson, both of those motherfuckers need to go. Who's going to be the replacement? That's up to the front office. But there are plenty of centers out there, plenty of other guys that we can use to add and get talent on this roster. So anyway, I think the best days are yet to come for the Knicks. They made the decision to keep Tom Thibodeau. It is what it is. We need to make the proper decisions to get the most out of this roster. Force Tom Thibodeau to play these young guys, man. And then we should be good because like I said, no matter how stupid Tom Thibodeau's offense is, our guys play tough together. So we need to build around what we just saw just now. So anyway, I'm out. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Four fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb. Salute. It's your boy Eru. Dynasty Podcast halftime on the crunch time. Like I said, me and State are partnering. We got Andy on a late night with State doing a podcast twice a week. They should be here the first I believe it's the first weekend, first Saturday of April. They should be on. So look out for that. And there's a couple other things that got in the works too, man. I'm trying to get the logistics and trying to get people to answer me back. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody else that's listening that would like to help out, and you have any suggestions and things of that nature, please hit me up, man. We got if you enjoy this podcast, if you want to see this channel grow, you know what I'm saying? Just support the kid and as things grow, I'll remember. I remember and I'll make sure I give back to all you guys, man. So I really appreciate it. So anyway, for everyone in the chat, great show as always, like you say, Lake Jarrell, thank you very much. I'll see you guys later, man. Bye. 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 See you guys later.